Welcome back to Stories for Shabbos. Today, we have a great story. It's going to be a little bit different than usual. This is a story that comes from a medrash. So it's a story that is over 1,000 years old. Are you 1,000 years old? No, me neither, believe it or not. But I don't think that this story is true in that it actually happened, but it teaches a very important lesson. It's more like a mashal, which is a parable, which is when a story is told to teach us something important about life. Are you ready? This is a story about a nice little fox. And the nice little fox was walking next to a field, actually next to a vineyard. What's a vineyard? A vineyard is a field where you grow grapes. And he saw and he smelled yummy, delicious grapes. Were they red or green? Red. They were red. Grapes have a delicious smell, at least if you're a fox. And he smelled and he saw these big, delicious, luscious red grapes. And he was very hungry. The only problem was there was a fence around the vineyard. And he couldn't get through the fence. He can't climb fences as well as these foxes. What? That's probably why there was a fence, exactly. So that foxes and squirrels and other animals didn't steal the grapes. But this fox really wanted the grapes. So he walked around the whole vineyard looking to see if he could find any holes in the fence. And guess what? Good news and bad news. Good news is he found a hole. The bad news is it was very small. So he was able to poke his head through and get a better view of the delicious grapes, but he couldn't get his whole body through. But he really wanted those grapes, so you know what he did? He fasted for 3 days, because what happens if you fast for 3 days? You get really skinny and frail. And that way he was able to fit through the little hole in the fence. And he was so excited on that third day when he was finally thin enough that he could climb through the hole and run up to the vineyard and start munching on the grapes. And they were so delish. He was taking mouthfuls and handfuls, and he was lying down in the grass and relaxing and enjoying, and they were juicy, and there were so many, and there was nobody else there, so he had them all to himself. But what happened at the end of the day? He decided, okay, time to go home, back to my fox family, back to my regular house, and he didn't fit through the hole again because he ate so much that he stuck his head through, but he couldn't get through the rest of his body. And then he was thinking, oh no, I'm trapped. There's only one way out. What did he do? He fasted for 3 days again. He was starving, and this time he was fasting in the vineyard. The grapes were all around him, and they smelled so delicious, and they looked so good, but he couldn't eat any because he knew that if he ate one, then he would eat another one, and then he would eat too many, and then he would never be able to get through the hole, and then never be able to see his family again. So he fasted for 3 days again, and he got so skinny, and he climbed through the hole, and he went home. And on his way out, the fox said in the Medrash, which is actually written in Aramaic, it's a different language. It's not Hebrew. It's the language that the Gemara and some of the Midrashim are written in. The fox was yelling, "Karma, karma, ma tavlach, vineyard, vineyard, what good are you? You looked so delicious from far away. I wanted to eat your grapes so badly, but guess what? Anybody who eats your grapes just becomes too big to even get back home. And the only way I was able to get back home was by holding back and not eating the grapes and realizing that seeing my family and other things in life are more important than yummy, delicious grapes." What is the lesson of this mashal? Why does the Medrash teach us this story? What do you think? Very good. Right, sometimes things in this world look so yummy or so delicious and so fun, and you know what? Hashem gave them to us so that we should enjoy them. So of course, when you see yummy grapes or you see yummy food, or even sometimes if you see yummy candy, you can make a bracha on it and enjoy it and say thank you to Hashem. But if you're so focused on eating the grapes or eating the candy that it takes over your life, that you fast for 3 days, that you forget about your family just so you can get there and eat it, then you're kind of missing the point, and you're focusing on things that are not really the most important things in life. The fox realized, you know what? The grapes tasted yummy, but was it worth it to fast 3 days? And then 3 days again, just to have 1 day of eating grapes? Probably not. Grapes, candy, yummy food, those are nice, but not the most important things in life. The fox was much happier when he got home to his fox family. And when he was able to spend nice time, even if he didn't have as good food, but he understood what was really important in life. Torah, mitzvos, davening, chesed, spending time with your family, all of those are much better than grapes, or really much better than any food. These foxes understand that, right? Good Shabbos, everyone.
Good job!